Welcome back to Learn English Talk. I'm Mia, and I'm so happy you're here today.
Hi, guys. I'm Jake. And today we're talking about something really important, something that almost every English learner feels at some point.
Yes, we're going to talk about why people are afraid to speak English, and, of course, how to stop being afraid.
Exactly. Because let's be honest, almost everyone has felt nervous or shy when trying to speak English. Even me, when I tried learning Spanish.
Oh, really? You were afraid to speak Spanish?
Totally. I knew some words, I understood things, but when I had to actually speak, my brain froze.
That's so common. Many students say, I understand everything, but I can't speak.
Right? And today we're going to explore why that happens. And we'll give you some easy tips to help you feel more confident when speaking English.
Before we start, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We post fun, easy English lessons every day to help you speak naturally and confidently.
All right, let's jump in.
So, Jake, let's start with the number one reason people are afraid to speak English. They're afraid of making mistakes.
Oh, yes, I think that's the biggest one. People think if I make a mistake, people will laugh at me.
Exactly. But here's the truth, no one cares.
That's right. Everyone makes mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes all the time.
Totally. When kids learn their first language, they say things wrong, right? But nobody says, oh no, you made a mistake. They just keep learning.
Exactly. And that's the same with English. Mistakes are a normal part of learning.
You know what's interesting? Many people believe they need perfect grammar before speaking.
Yes, but that's not true. Speaking is not about perfection, it's about communication.
Right. If someone understands what you're trying to say, then you are already speaking English successfully.
That's a great point. Let's explain a few useful words here. Mistake means an error or something that is not correct. And confident means sure of yourself.
Perfect. So when you say, I'm not confident, it means you don't feel sure about yourself.
And that's okay. Everyone starts that way. The key is to practice a little every day.
The second big reason people are afraid is because they think others will judge them.
Yes, that's true. Judge means to have an opinion about someone, usually a negative one.
Exactly. Many people worry that others will think their English sounds bad or that they have a strong accent.
But here's something important. Having an accent is beautiful. It means you speak more than one language.
Yes, your accent is a sign of your effort and your culture. It's not something to hide, it's something to be proud of.
You know, Mia, I think people often compare themselves too much.
Totally. They hear native speakers or advanced learners and think, wow, I'll never sound like that. But comparison kills progress. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, you can think, I'm improving every day.
I love that. Everyone has their own journey.
Yes. And that's why you shouldn't be afraid to speak, because speaking is how you get better.
100%. You can't learn to swim without going into the water, right?
Exactly. You can't learn to speak without speaking. Now, another reason people are afraid to speak is because they think too much.
Oh, yes. They try to translate every word in their head before speaking.
Right. And that makes speaking feel slow and stressful.
Let's explain that. When you try to translate word by word, your brain has to do double work from your language to English and then speak it.
Exactly. And sometimes the translation doesn't even work. Some phrases don't make sense in English.
Yes. For example, in English, we say it's raining cats and dogs to mean it's raining a lot. You can't translate that literally.
Imagine cats and dogs falling from the sky.
That would be crazy. So instead of translating, you need to think in English.
But how do you do that, Jake?
Good question. You can start by using simple English thoughts. For example, when you wake up, say to yourself, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm drinking coffee, I'm going to work.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be perfect. The goal is to make English part of your daily life.
Yes, and little by little, your brain will stop translating. You'll start speaking naturally.
Another fear that many learners have is the fear of not understanding what others say.
That's a big one. People think, what if they speak too fast? What if I don't understand?
Right. But here's the secret. You don't need to understand everything.
Exactly. Even native speakers don't understand every word in the conversation.
True. Sometimes I watch a movie and think, wait, what did they just say?
Same here. The important thing is to understand the main idea, not every single word.
Yes. For example, if someone says, hey, what's up? You might not need to know every word. Just know that it means, hi, how are you?
Perfect. So instead of feeling lost, just focus on the meaning.
That's right. And if you don't understand, it's okay to ask. You can say, sorry, can you repeat that? Or, can you speak more slowly, please?
Yes, that's such a good tip. And people will appreciate that you're trying.
There's another type of fear we should talk about: cultural fear.
Oh, that's a good one. You mean when people feel nervous speaking to native speakers?
Exactly. Some learners feel shy because they worry about sounding like strange or different.
Yes. Or they think native speakers won't understand my accent, or they'll think I'm not smart.
But the truth is, most native speakers love when someone tries to speak their language.
Yes, they respect your effort. Imagine a person trying to speak your language. You'd be happy, right?
Totally. You'd probably help them, not laugh at them.
Exactly. So don't let culture or accent stop you from talking. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
Beautifully said, Jake. Connection, not perfection. That's a quote I love. Another reason people are afraid is because they have low self-esteem.
Right. That means they don't believe in themselves. They think, I'm not smart enough, or I'll never be fluent.
Yes, and those thoughts are really powerful in a bad way.
Exactly. Because when you think you can't do something, your brain believes it.
But the good news is you can change those thoughts.
Totally. You can say positive things like, I'm learning, I'm improving, I can speak English.
Yes, that's called positive self-talk.
Great word. Self talk means the way you talk to yourself in your mind.
Exactly. So if your inner voice says, I'm terrible at English, you can change it to, I'm getting better every day.
I love that. Speaking English starts with confidence inside your mind.
Absolutely. You have to believe that you can speak English.
Another big fear is pronunciation. Many learners say, I'm afraid to speak because I don't know how to pronounce the words.
Yes, English pronunciation can be tricky because sometimes the words are not pronounced the way they're written.
That's true. Like the word though, it looks strange, but it's pronounced though.
Exactly. Or enough, we say enough.
So, how can people improve pronunciation without fear?
I think the best way is to listen a lot. Listen to songs, podcasts, movies, and repeat what you hear.
Yes, repetition is the key. You can pause a video and repeat one line.
And don't worry if it doesn't sound perfect. Your mouth needs practice too, like a muscle.
That's a great comparison. Speaking English is like going to the gym. You have to train your muscles.
Yes, your English muscles.
I like that. You know, Mia, I remember the first time I spoke Spanish in public.
Oh, really? What happened?
I wanted to say I'm embarrassed, but I accidentally said I'm pregnant.
Oh no, that's hilarious.
Everyone laughed so hard, and I wanted to disappear. But later, I laughed too. It became my favorite story to tell.
That's the perfect example. You made a mistake, but you turned it into something funny.
Exactly. Mistakes are not the end. They're just part of the journey.
And now you can teach others not to make the same one. Okay, so let's give our listeners a few simple ways to build confidence every day.
Great idea. First, talk to yourself in English for 2 minutes a day. You can describe what you're doing. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm studying.
Perfect. Second, record your voice. It helps you hear your pronunciation and progress.
Third, listen and repeat after movies or podcasts. Copy how native speakers move their mouth and use intonation.
Yes, and here's a bonus one. Talk to an AI or chatbot in English. It's safe, no judgment, and great for practice.
That's true. You can make mistakes and nobody cares. It's just practice.
Exactly. The goal is not perfection, it's progress. You know, I remember one of my students, Maria. She used to be so shy.
Oh, tell me about her.
She never wanted to speak in class. She said, Mia, I'm afraid everyone will laugh at me.
I think many people feel the same.
Yes, but one day she decided to speak, even with fear. And guess what? Everyone clapped for her.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes! From that day, she started speaking more and more. Now she talks with confidence.
That's such a great story. It shows that courage comes before confidence.
Exactly. You don't need to feel confident to start. You need to start to feel confident. So, if you're listening to this and you feel afraid to speak English, remember, you're not alone.
Yes, every learner has felt the same at some point, even us.
The secret is simple. Keep practicing. Speak even when it feels scary, and don't try to be perfect.
Because communication is about connection, not perfection.
I love that. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
That should be our quote of the day.
Totally. And remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful.
Yes, every word you speak brings you one step closer to fluency.
So go out there, speak English, make mistakes, laugh, and learn.
Exactly. And celebrate your progress. Every word, every sentence, every try.
Because learning English isn't just about grammar. It's about growing your confidence.
Beautifully said, Mia.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
We post new English lessons every day to help you speak confidently and naturally.
And remember, don't be afraid to speak.
You've got this.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.